Hey guys, Yannick here for Yannick's Photo School, and we're back in the new Lightroom 3 with a great feature that I just love. It's tethered shooting directly in Lightroom. No need now for third-party software. In my case, being a Nikon shooter, I was using Nikon Capture Pro, and it was a bit tricky to set up at first, so now you don't need to do any of that. Straight into Lightroom, there's a tethered feature, and I'm going to show you that right now. First thing you need to do is going to File. Actually, before even going into File, what you need to do is plug your camera into your computer. So in my case, when I'm on location with my clients, I have my laptop with me. So I plug my camera into my laptop before starting shooting. And then I set up Camera Pro, etc., etc. No need for that anymore. So once you have your camera plugged in and turned on, you just go into File, Tethered Capture, Start Tethered Capture. Now, this dialog box opens up, and what's important here to understand is the way the folders work here. Before, what you need to do is to give a session name. Basically, that'll create a folder with that name. So let's go down here to destination here. So first of all, you need to choose your destination folder. This is really important. So wherever you want to save this on your computer, you can do that. Just click on the choose button. I have a disk dedicated only to photos, and in my case, I went into let me see here. I went into Shoots, and I went and clicked on Alex here, and I clicked OK. And this is my root folder for the shoot. Now, giving the name here, this will create the subfolder for the shoot. So make sure this is important for you to understand that this session name will become a subfolder in the destination folder you chose. All right. Once that's understood, you'll see what happens once I click OK. Next thing, the naming here, you can select the different types of naming. You can even edit it, a new dialog box. I won't go into details because that was already in, actually that wasn't in the Lightroom 2, but if you've shot tethered before, you know how this works. You'll see here that it says a sample test with a number .dng. Now that doesn't mean it will import your files as DNG. They won't. That's just a sample. All right, it'll import them the way you want them to import, and usually in raw format. Okay. It says here start number at 5 because I did some test shots. Put it back to 1, and you can add some keywords if you want. And if you've done metadata before and you have some presets or some new metadata you want to add here, you can do that too. Click OK, and what you'll see happening here in my my folders here on the left, it created in Shoots, Alex, the subfolder that I gave the name to, Test. So this is where it's now located in my library. All right, so now I hope you can visually understand the way the folders work with that dialog box. The next thing that appeared is this beautiful bar here. Actually, we can move it around. You can move it anywhere you want. If you want to hide it once you've started shooting, just press Control or Command key and the letter T, and it disappears. All right, and it gives you all this wonderful information: your camera name, the shutter speed, the f-stop, the ISO, white balance, and which is great here as well, is your develop setting. So if you have a preset or you want to use one of the presets that are already in Lightroom, you can select that and it'll import them with that preset. I will click None for now. And if you ever want to go back to the original dialog box, here's the Settings button here, and it brings back the dialog box if you want to change folders or whatnot. All right. If you want to close this, the tethered, all you need to do is press close. Now what's also great about this, you see there's this big button here. That's actually your shutter button. So if you do not want to use your camera, or your camera's in an odd place where you have trouble getting it and you don't want to add a trigger to it, you can click the shutter button straight into Lightroom. Isn't that cool? All right, let me take a test shot and see how the photo comes up here. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now it should be super quick into Lightroom. Boom, we have our shot here, and we can I would actually move this up here, and we can see the full shot there, and your clients have it. And it's that simple. One other thing before, make sure in tethered capture that you have the auto advanced selection ticked. It usually is by default, but just in case it's not, make sure that it's ticked. So every time you take a new shot, it'll show your most recent shot taken. All right? And that's it for tethered shooting in Lightroom 3. Love this feature. I hope you'll have a chance to use it. I know that I'm using it now from now on with all my shoots. This is Yannick Chauvin signing out for Yannick's Photo School. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.